Hardcore team deathmatch. До секретариата рабочий. Пусть они гордятся вами. Hostiles pipeline established overhead. Hostile care package inbound. Enemy attack helicopter above. back.
Left. Why did you back out?
Fuck this shit. All units escape the base.
I'm going to join Jim's party, Dad, so I'll send you one in there, mate, because he's online on his own, mate. Alright. Sound. Alright, Jimmy.
You alright, mate? Fucking, this game's fucking shocking, man.
Yeah, tell me about it. Double XP's on, I know, isn't it?
Yeah, getting all the fucking cheating fucks of the day on. I had to fucking, I got kicked there, but I fucking closed my app. Come back in again.
Beat them anyway.
That's good.
I've got winning kill, I've got fucking 8 of them. One from the spawn. I've got 2 with a grenade, and then fucking one with the fucking thumper thing, and then the rest of them smashed them on the hip.
I was 7 for 1. Then I went to the window and made it 6-7. The next one I'm out.
All fucking police down the other road from me, mate. Fucking some lad thought he'd be clever to scare an 89-year-old old man that I know very well with a bomb grenade.
Fuck me, man.
But a couple of the bomb squad boys that are there are ex-army boys that I know.
Yeah. Like fucking kick the cunt out, cunts like that.
So I turned around, so he said to me, one of the boys said to me, turn his radio thing off, and he said to me, he goes, Mike, do you know who could have done this? I said, I know who's done it. I think I know who's done it. And he went to me, and I said his name. He went, oh, that little fucking prick just lives down the road from my mum. I went, yeah, him. So he said, when I'm off duty, I'm going to kick his fucking head in.
Cunts like that.
I said to him, leave it to me, I'll sort it out for you. He went, why? I said, because I don't want you losing your job.
Cunts like that need a kicking though. Fucking fannies.
Well, it's weirdest thing, Jim. I saw him this morning, walking up and down the streets, right? He's a scruffy fucking little prick, right? And he keeps looking in people's gardens, because it's that time of year, innit? It's Christmas time, so they're on the fucking ponds, right? And he walked past mine.
Steal stuff.
He walked past mine, and he kept on eyeing my car up, because I had my car on the drive this morning.
Yeah.
So I went outside, and I said to him, Froggy, you got a problem? He went, no. I said, don't look at my fucking car, you cunt. I said, when you walk past this house, keep your fucking head down, don't even look in the fucking driveway. Don't look at what you can't afford. Well, what about if I don't? What are you going to do if I do look? I said, I'll knock every tooth of your fucking out of your mouth, you little cunt. And I'll break your fucking neck. I said, just remember who I am, you cunt. And he fucking carried on walking in. And I saw him tonight, he said my name again. And I turned around, I looked at him, and he went, and he put his fucking head down.
Just take the cunt.
Look, it annoys me, Jim. This guy's only fucking 45 years old. It's just a waste of fucking space, yeah. It's just a waste of space.
And be one of these cunts who's done fuck all with his life.
Yep. Honest, mate, he's in and out of prison. In and out of prison.
Oh, they type the fucks.
Well, he walked past some mother-in-laws because Melissa's brother's got a the RS6 Audi. He's got the RS6.
Aye.
And he's just had a lot of. Well, he's just only got it back how it goes because someone started to pour battery acid over it. Right.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that guy, that one we decided that guy's not walking again. I got him sorted out. Fucking tonight he walked past here and he kept on looking on because Melissa stayed at her mum's tonight, so she went because her dad works away too. So I said to her, go and stay at your mum's. So because her dad does road work, her dad, so he's working away doing water maintenance and stuff like that. So I said to her, go and stay at your mum, see mum's not on her own. And she went, are you going to be alright? I said, I've got a dog with me, so I'll be alright. I said, I'm worried about me. I said, I'm fucking military trained, love. I'm fine. Anybody gets in this house, they're fucking dead. So I said to her, take this down to your mum. So she took me fucking gun down there with a shotgun, because it's that time of year around here that there's fucking knobheads around here. She knows how to use it. She knows how to use it, Jim. So,
aye.
Well, fucking when I'm even like when it's normal and I'm not in, right? She fucking loads it and leaves it near the fucking front door.
Yeah, fucking. Thought I cut my fucking rock salt fuckers. So that fucking sort them out.
Oh yeah. Well, it's quite funny. Fucking last year, the fucking police knocking on my door. Right, so I says to him, problem officer, he went, can we come in? I went, yeah, of course, come in. I said, but have you got a warrant to come in? He says, no. I said, well, you better go and get a warrant first, didn't you? Before you step a fucking foot in my house, you cunt. He said, don't speak to me like that. So I fucking speak to you how I want, mate. I said, you're standing on private property, you cunt. This house is built and fucking, you know what I mean? So he was like, you know your rights. And I said, of course I know my fucking rights, mate. I'm fucking hiring you, you cunt. Go and get your fucking shit first. And then come back to me. He came back and he goes to me, have you got a permit for them guns? I said, yeah, I have. I've still got all my licences for them. Well, how did you get them? I went, the army, you cunt. As soon as I pulled my old ex-army badge out, Jim, because it said SAS, and he turned around and went the other way. I went, fuck off. Mrs. went to me. Mrs. went to me, is it like that? I said, look, love, I said, what it is. The SAS, love, are hiring him. I said, where the fucking top bollocks, love?
Me squaddies are fucking high on the post because we signed the Official Secret Act.
Yeah, we do, yeah. We do.
And the point is, you're still under the fucking Official Secret Act even when you leave the fucking army, that's the fucking thing.
Well, I turned around and said to this other copper as well, I said to him, just remember next time when you get a bank robbery and stuff like that, and, you know, just remember who the fucking government called first, you cunt. Because they don't call you pricks. For a start, they call us. And then what, he got a cock image because he went to the SAS, no, like, they ain't, it's not good, it's good. And I just looked at him and I went, what? Mate, I said, fucking hell. I said, we're more highly skilled than what you'll ever be, you cunt. I said, next time you go to your, when you go and see your armed police, right, yeah, the armed police, right, after your armed police, I said, they're ex-military, mate, so just remember who you fucking talking to, you cunt.
Aye, and even then, some of these cunts are fucking idiots.
Yep. But there's one of them I know, he's well, one of the lads I served with, he came out and he didn't want none of that shit anymore, Jim, you know, none of the action anymore. And then he went for a normal job and he missed the pumping, like, you know, the genuine for it. And then he phoned me up one day and he says to me, I've got in he said, I'm in the armed police, mate. I said, what, barricades and fucking thing? He went, no, mate, I'm fucking airport runners, guns and everything like that. I said, good. And he's a fucking arsehole. He's like, well, it's the way we were trained to be arseholes, but it's like, he said to me, he said, half these fucking boys and them, man, he said, half of them are ex-fucking infantry tossers and they ain't got a fucking clue, man. They have not got a clue.
Aye, well, the best infantry in the world. Fucking.
Yeah. Boy, what happened is, do you remember a few years ago when that big armed robbery happened in London with that bank, Barclays Bank, then it got done over? My mate was the first one in there. He's the first one that went in with a bulletproof vest, and he only went in, Jim, all he had on, right, was just a t-shirt, bulletproof vest, right, and just shotgun. That's all he had. And he said they had fucking assault rifles and everything, right. He said I went in with that pump action shotgun because he said it's close fucking range, it's going to hit him, it's going to hurt him.
Yeah, but half the cunts that get these fucking weapons and cannot use them, man.
They can't. There's a range we go to. There's a range I'll go to down at it's just down the road from me. And I tell you what, some of the lads I've seen shoot on there, I fucking laugh at them. I really do. There was one lad down there. He's a sniper in the army. And I tell you what, he's fucking brilliant. Right? He was up there they got yardness things up there where it goes up to like 3,000 yards out, 4,000 yards out, and he every time he's up there, he says to him, put it out to 4,000 yards out for me. Nobody look at him and go, what the fuck? He goes, when you're Afghanistan, mate, this is what happens.
Yeah.
You're looking out for fucking miles, and I guarantee you, every time I bring the fucking thing down, it's a headshot.
Yeah.
It's fucking brilliant though.
It's fucking.
He's only a young lad.
Fucking. We used to.
I think
Like I said, when I
think
fucking.
he's like, I think he's only like, he's like 30, he's like 32, 33, and I said to him, how many KM confirms have you had? Because he talks to me about it. He said, how many KM confirms have you had? I said, you tell me first, and he said to me, last time I went down there, he said to me, the most KM confirms I've had, he said, I've been killed, completed headshots. He said, I've had nearly 300 headshots. Confirmed. Kills.
Yeah.
He said, it's the best way to go
like
for
I
the
said,
head.
like when I said when I went into the Laugh Ridge, the fucking reserves, fucking.
Yeah.
Half these cunts couldn't shoot to save themselves.
Nah, it's fucking terrible, isn't it? And don't you feel embarrassed though when you go in there and you think to yourself, fucking hell, and how long have you been in the reserves for? Oh, we've been in it for 6 years, and your shooting's that bad? Wow.
No, I'm talking about the full-time cunts in the Laugh Ridge.
That's what I'm saying though, but you know, like when you've been in there, like I went reserves, when I went reserves, yeah, Jim, and I stood on that fucking, on that range, right, and I went to one of them, how long have you been in it for? He went, oh, I've been in it for 15 years. I was like, ah, fuck me, you're terrible. I said, I thought I was only in the regular for 7 years, but fuck me, our shooting weren't that fucking bad. Yeah, and then when he got me on the range, it's this headshot non-stop, and he was like, what the fuck? And then when he found out what regiment I was in, he walked the other way.
But even when we went to America, right, and we got to play about with all the weapons again, and I picked up the Dragunov just with that, and just had the iron sights.
Yeah.
And this shank's like that to me. He says, "You ken that's a 7.62." I just laughed at him like.
Yeah, as you do, yeah. As you do.
Because I was used to the SLR, Ken. He's gone, you know that's got a kick. I went, I was firing SLRs, mate, and the guy's like, oh, what's a fucking effort? What's an SLR?
Yeah. Till you show him a picture of it or something, and I'm like, what the fucking hell's that? That's a cannon.
Yeah, but and he says, well, I'll tell you what. There's a fucking tank out there, and I can't far away. It was quite a bit distance. He says, can you see where the antenna bit is? I says, aye. He says, see if you can ping it. I says, aye, that's no problem. I fucking pinged it 3 times, the cunt's like that. And he looked at me and he went, I says, it's only a 7.62. He says, but the recoil. I says, yes, I'll have a fucking bigger recoil.
Exactly.
Fuck's sake.
They make me laugh. They even made me laugh in Afghanistan, because it's like, they try and make out they're so fucking good, and then when they see the British here and the Scottish here and the Irish turn up, they're like, what the fuck? Like, yes mate, you've got the 3 best lot, fucking now you're fucked.
Yeah.
Send us in, fucking get you cunts out, we show you how to fucking fight.
I don't think fucking wrong now is it's fucking, we used to have our own fucking depot, and they fucking closed it down, they fucking put us down to England, and you get top of every cunt else, bar your own fucking lot.
But Joe, like, the amount of respect I got, like, Jim, like when I went in the reserves, right, and all the sergeants like are in there. Like one of them, he was an army Gurkha. He was a Gurkha for 21 years, right? Which is fair enough. But he had a lot of royal respect for me. He come up to me and he went to me. Like when I went up in the Nafi bit where they had the beer and all that, because it was cheap as fuck the beer in there, innit? So I went up there.
Aye, fucking right.
I went up there and he says to me, "Come and sit with me." He said, "Don't sit there with them muppets. Sit over here with me." He says, "Me and you are the same. We're different to them. We know what we're talking about." I went, "Yeah, we do."
Yeah.
And some other, I heard one of the youngsters say to one of the sergeants, "How comes them two are only sitting together?" He said, "Because at the end of the day," he said, "you got to think about this. They're ex-regulars. They both did the sort of similar job, but they both did the dangerous work, yeah. But they're thinking the same to what we're thinking. They're thinking differently. He said, and then we had to go catch it that weekend. It was fucking hilarious, right? And and this weekend, it was one weekend we had to go catch Rick, and we used to go up on the Friday night and then come home on the Sunday, yeah. And they were bragging about how good they were going to be on the front on the shooting range, right, and the gas chamber. And me and that dude just stood up. We went, "We'll see about that, yeah, shall we? When we get on the firing range, right? Well, up there they've got one of them, you know, the training for paintballing. They do that up there.
Yeah.
So we said, "All right, then we're a game of paintballing with you. What do you mean? You lot versus us two."
They never had that when I was there.
It was like you lot versus. During there was fucking 45 of them. They went all 45 of us like then versus you two. We went, yeah, no problem. Well, as we said that, another sergeant came around the corner, and he went, I'll join up with him. I'll fucking smash you because he was ex-Parrier. So I said, yeah, that's sound, mate. Yeah. I said, I'd have a Parrier with me any day. So we went against them and we fucking mullered them, Jim. They couldn't fucking find us because I went up a tree. Yeah. The other guy who'd done 21 years in the army, he went in this tunnel thing, but he played like, you know, like how the desert rats do, they're hanging down the fucking tunnel. Aye. As I stuck their head out, he was like, pum, 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 fuck off. And the other guy, he was hiding in the boot of a fucking car. Yeah. He said, oh, fuck it, we'll get him. Oh, look, fucking funny it was.
When we were going to Kuwait the first time in 99, 2000, I had to go down to Uxbridge.
Yeah.
To train with the 63 Squadron, the drill pigs, the RAF regiment, the Queen's Colour Squadron.
Yeah.
And didn't get me wrong, they had a couple of good guys. And I was like, fuck me, man, some of these cunts that's supposed to handle weapons every day, Ken. And now you get your MTWTs and all that. Your weapon handling test and all that. Fuck me, man. This is meant to be fucking fully trained fucking... Half of them failed. I'm like that, but they handle weapons every day. The first thing you do when you go to the armoury is you check it.
Yeah, you do.
And they're like that. He says, right, we're going to the ranges. How many of your guys are... No, because they knew I was ex-army. And they come up to me and says, how many of your guys are good shots? I says, well, I took a couple of them aside to show them how to shoot and all that, and fucking... I mean, because some of the guys couldn't believe how fast I shot.
Yeah.
Because these cunts were going down, lying down, getting taking deep breaths and all that shit. And I'm like that. You won't kill any cunt like that.
No, you fuck. Oh, you fuck. It's like me when I...
You see...
What?
I say to them, I says, look, the first thing you do is you get down, you get comfy, you look at the target, and then you put 5 rounds down.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by that? It's a fucking figure 11 target. Aim at the middle. Boom, 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 boom. She's this fucking breathing shit and all that. They teach you. It's not going to save your fucking life.
Is it fuck?
You're just going to be sitting there like a fucking lunatic waiting to breathe all the time.
Yeah, because the time you fucking finish breathing, the fucking cunt's gone. I remember when I went over. When all 3 of us went up to Catterick, this was fucking hilarious, right? When we went up to Catterick, to get the armoury sabre in bit, went in there, and there was an ex-reg in there, and I knew him when I was in Afghanistan, right? And he went to me, fucking hell, it was nice to see you again. I said, I've worked with these bunch of muppets, right? And he went to me, are they that bad? I went, fuck me. I said, they're terrible, man. Right, I said, they're absolutely, I said, their running's just fucking, I said, I'm glad I didn't do infantry. Was it? I said, because they're running shit. Their running time's unbelievable. And the other guy, Jim, the guy that done fucking 21 years, he was in his fucking late 50s, you know what I mean? And he was smashing out runs like I was. And the other dude wasn't all. You know, there were no youngsters. One of them's like, at the time he was 61, and he was running fucking...
Yeah.
He was out sprinting the youngsters, and it was like, the youngsters were looking, thinking, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, but you got to think, mate, you got a fucking grenade, you've been throwing a grenade at you, you got a fucking RPG at you, you're going to run. Simple fucking.
Fucking
You're not
right,
gonna stand and just stare at it because you're fucking dead. Well, we got the armory fucking. We got the armory thing right. Gets it, and they're passing out the SS80s. Oh, this was hilarious for me. The two boys, they take. One of them gets the MP5, right? Well, the other two took the MP5s. Gets to me and he goes to me, SS80. I went, no, I don't fucking think so. And what's that? I said, look, mate, I was SAS. I was trained as a sniper. I want a sniper rifle. What do you mean? I said, I want a sniper rifle. I don't want one of the shit ones. I want one of the good ones you got. And he went, what? I said, pass me the L9. I was trained with the L9. Give me the L9. He went, well, it's in bits. We have to put it together. I said, well, get it in. I'll fucking put it together. And he looked at me funny then. And the youngster's like, well, thinking, what the fuck's he using? Pulls the fucking barrel out. The youngster's like, whoa, that must be a sniper rifle. Pulls the barrel out, puts it all together. He went to me, do you want a tripod? I went, don't want no fucking gay tripod on it. Don't need a tripod on it. Alright? So, I said, give me the half try on it, right? Because they gave us one where it was like it looked like a fucking disc gym, right? But you used to sit so you can move it to angle to side if how you want it. And they were going to give me the tripod, and I said, I want the fucking tripod because you put it on a tripod, it bounces like fuck. It fucking it gives an horrible throw. I'd rather put it on the one pod and it's just easy. These fucking youngsters are looking, and they went to me, what's that? I went, this is the L9A1. Alright? And I went to them, you've never seen one of these, have you? They went, yeah, we played Black Ops 1. I said, that's on Black Ops 1, mate. The gun is different on the game to what it is in real life.
Fucking hell.
You know what I mean? Alright? So, I said to him, I know it's good on the game, because I used to play the game myself. And that's all I used on there was the L9A1, because that's when I was in the army still, then you know what I mean? That's all I used all the time. My way of coming home and practice, because I couldn't practice at Cam, I used to practice on the fucking game with him. Right? Yeah. And got on the firing range. It was just fucking left. All they can hear is poof coming out of my one. Poof. And they're like, fucking hell. And as I brought the target down, I got 2 chest shots and 4 head shots. And the kid just looked at me and he went, you don't even breathe, do you? I went, no, don't need to breathe, mate. You don't have time to fucking breathe, you cunt.
But like I was
saying, shoot to kill, mate. Shoot to kill.
We were at Oxford. We went to the ranges, right? Now there was actually 8 of us there. Were in the reserves, but I took 6 aside. There was a fanny there called Payne. Payne by name, Payne by fucking nature. And he was with your lot at 2622, and I fucking didn't like. And when I went in, like, and we're sitting in the classroom, and this corporal, ex-RCT, he's the instructor, and he's doing the S80, and I'm sitting there like that. I says, look, you've missed bits out, and how would you? And he turned at me and says, how would you know? And he says, I'm ex-armoured down. And he went, oh. And says, my regiment was the first to get these fucking shitty things. he fucking looked at me and went, oh. And this fucking cunt Payne fucking opened his mouth. And he said, he was in the army. I says, what were you in? He went to Catering Corps. I says, that's not the fucking army.
Fucking idiot.
Fucking have ladles will travel, Ken.
Oh my god.
Who called the cunt a cook, like, you know, that fucking... So we went down to Oxford, right, and this he was a fucking total fanny, like. But I never taught him fuck all. And then we went to...
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And he says, right. I said, but this cunt Payne, he went right across and all that, Ken. He was fucking getting it
all the fucking log.
Hang me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he tried to join in what they were doing and all that. And I'm like that. And all the boys looked at me and says, look, just let him do what he wants. So all the regulars are doing this fucking stupid thing. They're going up the tree and cunts are throwing acorns and that at them. See how long they could fucking stay up. And this fucking idiot, your lot, he went up. And the regulars are fucking throwing stuff at him and that. And then the regular comes in and says, right lads, you want to join in? And I went, aye, go on, join in. so we went and fucking joined in, like. And fucking, we pelted fuck at him, like. Yeah, he still never learnt his lesson. But we had this young boy, another young boy with us, his name was Flower. Now, we went to a fucking strip club down in Uxbridge, right? Now, he was a virgin. He was like fucking 22 or something.
Yeah.
He come out, right, and he had the white a white Ken, he's fucking had his trousers on and he's got this fucking damp patch on. And we're like, ah, look. And we took the piss at him. But we were the only ones that took the piss at him. Never let any of the fucking regulars take the piss at him.
Yeah.
And then a long weekend come up, so the regulars took him out, got him fucking pissed. And I mean, totally fucking pissed.
Yeah.
So I was like to him, because there was another guy that was an ex-regular, but he was ex-Queen's Own, I was a Royals. And I was like, says, right, come on, we'll take these cunts out and show them how to drink. So we met them on the bar and all that, and they're all getting it, blah, 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 Ken, we can fucking drink.
Yeah.
So I had a couple of pints at first.
Yeah.
And then they had you can get double vodkas on special.
Yeah.
I started drinking that, and these cunts are like this, trying to keep up with me. Fucking. So it's about fucking. I can't mind, because we went to a nightclub and all, Ken, for the dancing and all that. Fucking still out drunk them. Then we went back to the barracks and have a fucking drink in the barracks. All these cunts had passed out. I mean, they had literally passed out, all these fucking so-called drinkers. And I was with this couple and he's like that. Right, Jimmy, we'll go back to my room. And he's got fucking bottles and bottles of malt whiskey. I was like, oh, happy fucking days. Sat there, I left his room about 4:30 in the morning, or 5. Now, brunch starts at 8 o'clock in the morning. Fucking, I'd been up fucking nearly all night, drinking. Well, most of these cunts were all fucking flaked out. And I still got up for brunch and that. And these cunts, when they heard of that, how the fuck can he do that? I'm like that, you've got to be good at your drinking, mate. He went, fuck's sake. He says, aye, I fucking heard that. So I didn't believe it. But like I said, when we went to the ranges, right, I got my 6 guys. And the pass mark was 40 something. Again, when you're fat on the range. But I had 58. One of my other guys had 56. Another one had 54. Another one had 52. We outshot the professionals, supposed to be.
Sure, yeah.
And then you've got to do 10 rounds. Well, you get 10 rounds.
10 rounds, yeah.
You've got to get five for 400 metres.
Yeah.
Well, fucking, I had to use 6 to get the 5. I mistimed one. The wind, I forgot all about it. That was, mind you, that was the first round. The other 5 were sent round the country. The sergeant's like, where the fuck did you learn to shoot? She says, I'm ex-armoured Dove. And she used to shoot an SLR. He's like, oh, for fuck's sake. He says, I fucking can see that. And he says, you know you outshot most of my fucking men. I says, aye. He says, who taught them? I says, me. And he went, He says, what about that cunt Payne? He says, no, we want nothing to do with him.
Yeah, fuck him.
So, no, but this is a worse one. We got to Kuwait, right? 'Right? And they sorted the arm that out. And then, you know, you got to get 10 rounds. 10 rounds, 400 metres. 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 400 metres So you had to go. The R&R was you went to Bahrain for a week.
Yeah, yeah.
And you could get the wife across and all that. Or girlfriends and that, like. But mine's was about, I think mine's was the third last or second last.
Yeah.
And this cunt Payne, he was in Kuwait. Now he got sent back under armed guard.
Wow.
Don't know what the fuck he done. And anything, but he got sent back on the plane by armed guard. And the warrant officer, he's like that, he says, we need somebody to pick him up at the plane and bring him back and put him in close arrest and that. And the turn and says, and you're not doing it to me, like. She says, no. And she says, I know what you'll fucking do to him. And she says, there's no way you. We're not losing any. We're losing him. And she says, we're not going to lose any more men. And she says, you'll just beat the fucking shit out of him. So I wasn't allowed to go near him in case I beat the shit out of him, like that.
Fucking hell.
And as soon as his feet touched the ground at Bryce Norton,
yeah,
he was marched away to jail, all his kit taken off, and he was flung out.
Wow.
So don't know what the fuck he done in Bahrain. Still to this day, don't know what he fucking done.
Must have fucking done something right for them to do that.
Yeah.
Because I won't just do it automatically, Jim, you know that, and I know that, so he must have fucking done something fucking bad over there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Another one when we were in Ballacurna, you go there for 2 years.
Yeah.
We were there for 81, 83. And the boys come up and says, right, you've got a week with a SAS. I'm like, what? He says, aye. He says, you're fucking section 8 years, we've got a week with a SAS. Now, I was using the LMG at the time. And fucking, we're doing anti-ambush drills.
Yeah.
Jumping in the Civic, in the Civic vans. Fucking jump to. And because I've got the LMG, I flick up the fucking, you flick your bipod up.
Yeah.
Fucking could come up and kick my ribs. Stop doing that, Jimmy. I went, you're fucking, do that again, I'll wrap that fucking thing around your head. He went, come here, I'll show you. So he goes into the van, jumps out, and just fucking hits the deck and leaves the fucking bipod down. Up. And just sticks it. He says, you're a lower target now. He says, it saves you all the fucking hassle and all. He fucking flicking the bipod out and fucking pulling it back up again.
Yeah. I
went, aye, well, you didn't have to kick any cunt. He's like that. He says, you fucking jocks are nuts. Because I told him, I'll hit your head with the fucking the LMG, like. He says, you fucking would, I know, eh? I says, fucking right, I would. He says, you might be fucking SAS, it'll not stop you getting hit over the head with a fucking rifle.
Exactly.
He says, you cunts are nuts, man. But you fucking love, they can't love working with us.
Yeah, you get someone like that, you know. Well, there was one in
Belfast.
There was one in Catterick, right? He was, I can't remember what it was now. I think he was ex-MOD. He was in the reserve, been in the reserves like for 30 years. And because he knew me and the other three were ex-regulars, he come up to me and he went to me, he said, I've got more respect for you three and what I have for them. And I went, why is that? He went, because you've been there, seen it, done it, they haven't. Right? And he said, when they go to war, they'll be fucked. With you boys, but piss it, because you know what you're doing, right? So I says to him, oh, sound like that. Every time he went out, so like they went out on the piss up, Jim, he'd say to us, you boys coming? But like, yeah. He goes, he says, someone's got to look after you. So I went, fuck off, no one has to look after me, mate. Right? I said, I can look after me fucking self, mate. I said, I fight fucking 5 wars, mate, I can fucking look after myself, right? And one of the youngsters heard me say it, and he went, where have you been? And I said, I did 4 tours of Afghan. And then fucking fifth one at fucking Surrey, and I said that was a shithole, that, right? And the funniest thing is, the reserves got sent there. Well, I couldn't go at the time because there had been a death in the family, so I turned around and said to him, you know, I'll give it a miss, because to me, the death in the family comes fucking first. So.
Oh, fuck, aye.
It was one of my cousins. He killed himself. Fucking drug boy. He came out of the army and they didn't give him no help, so he fucking killed himself.
That's the usual though.
He was fucked, Jim. He was proper fucked. I saw boys over there get fucked in here, but he got fucking. His mum and dad was telling me at the funeral day. He never told anybody this, but he told his dad it because his dad was ex-Navy SEAL. So my uncle said to me, he goes, "Do you know why he did it?" And why is that? He said, because the fact is, for what happened to him in Afghanistan. I went, what happened? I said, because you should have fucking told me when he was alive, because I could have fucking done something about it, because I was hiring him anyway. And I said, you should have fucking told me, because I could have fucking easily done something about it. I could have easily got something sorted out for you. Right? And he said, basically, when he was in Afghanistan, yeah, he got caught by the Taliban. And they beat the fuck out of him. They cut him, they broke his fucking jaw, they did everything to him. Jerry got out of there, Jim, out the Taliban's fucking cell thing they had him, where they blindfolded him. He remembered his way out by feeling the walls when he ran through it. It was running through there, basically. What they done is they disconnected his leg. They shot him 3 times in the back of the leg. They tried cutting the back of his heel, where he couldn't run.
Fuck's sake.
They did a lot to my cousin, they fucked him right up. And then he came home. He got medical discharged out, and he came home, and basically he just couldn't handle it. His head was so fucked that he just took himself in the garage and stuck a gun to his head, killed himself.
Aye.
And I was supposed to go to Syria with the reserves, and I said to him, I can't go. I said, and they said, this sergeant said to me, this MOD guy said, right, what's up? And I told him, he went, no, he said that comes first, mate. And
fucking right.
And he said to me, just explain to me what happened when you come back. So I will do. And I went to his funeral and all that. And his mum said to me, because his dad couldn't fucking do it. His dad, he said, even at an ex-Navy SEAL, seeing people dying, you can do it. You can keep a straight face. There was me, his brother's Marines. He just came back from tour at the time. And my other cousin, which was SAS like me, so there was us boys, and then 2 of his normal civvy mates carried him. But I walked at the front. I didn't carry him. I just walked at the front. And because I said to my auntie at the time, I said to her, look, I won't wear me greetings. I'll wear me straight twos, but I'll wear me black suit. I won't wear me fucking what's the name one. And she went, all right.
Blue one.
Yeah, I wore my blue one, yeah. So I walked on, and when I went back, one of the lads said something to me. And I just stood there and looked at him. And I said, do you want to repeat that again? And he went, blah, blah, blah. And I just turned around and said to him, I said, I'm going to give you this warning, pal. Turn around and walk the other way before something really fucking serious happens to you. Alright, and next thing, as I said that, the MOD guy come out and said to him, walk away, pal, where you can. Because he said, you do not fucking SAS guy off. That's one thing you don't do. So I've got in, and I was speaking to him, I said, well, I'll explain to him what happened, and he said to me, well, why didn't he say anything to you? You could have got something done about it. I said, the problem is, though, he was that way gone. Basically, the army broke him. He was fucked. He was completely gone. I said, they wouldn't have been...
The thing I hated...
I said, they wouldn't be able to do nothing with him.
Afghanistan. No thing I hated when I was in Afghanistan, you had to go to all the fucking...
Yeah.
You had to go to fucking stand on parade whenever all the dead bodies were going back home.
Yeah, it's fucking...
The repatriation parades.
And then we was in a room one day and they were talking about like what, because at the time these lads was just been in there for 6 months in the reserves, and they were giving them like their handouts for jobs and stuff, right? What they could be doing, what they're good at, and what they're not good at. And one lad's got given a driving job. He didn't want it, to be honest, because he had his driving license. And I says to him, I'll do it, mate, because I said the problem is, I said the army pay for all your licenses, pal, so just do it, mate. I said all you have to pay for is your theory. It's going to cost you next to fuck all, and they pay for your fucking class 1, class 2. You get everything. He went, really? I said, I've got everything, mate. I've got from up to a tank and upwards. I said, I've got everything, me, mate. And he said to me, would it be a good thing? I said, what do you do for a living? He said, well, I'm a van driver. I said, well, if you get all your class 1s, mate, your class 1, the class 2, class 3 licences. You won't have to do fucking van driving ever again, but you can drive lorries instead. And he went to me, he said to me, it's more money though, isn't it? I said, yeah, it's a lot more fucking money, mate. A lot more money. And last time I heard, yeah, Scott, Jim, that guy now, he's actually driving for Eddie Stobar.
Fuck's sake, that's good.
And I said, it's a hard job to get. I said, it's a hard place to get into, that.
Yeah, it is.
But he's got one of the top trucks, apparently, because he's one of the best drivers he's got.
Yeah. But like I say, but even when I first got to Afghanistan, I couldn't believe some of these young cunts, man, diving about.
Yeah.
First night, all I heard was boom, boom, and I was like, oh, fucking rocket attack, fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's fucking horrible, isn't it?
The boys are looking at me. The boys are looking at me. I'm standing there, and they're just looking at me. I says, look, if you hear it, it's when you didn't hear it.
It's when you fucking run.
The cunts are like that. one of the cunts said, how old are you? And she says, well, I'll be 51 on the 12th, because we got there in April 2007.
Yeah.
And she's, on the 12th I'll be 51. He says, 51? He says, what the fuck are you doing over here? And when I turned around and said, fucking mortars, what do you fucking think?
Last tour I did one with the reserves. I went in 2010 to Afghanistan, and I'll tell you what, yeah, Jim, it was horrible being there. It was weird being there. It was weird being there with reserves, knowing that when I was over there at the time, my OX platoon were over there anyway. So they're always stationed in the same fucking place, top end, left hand corner, past the fucking second runway. They're always up there. And when I was over there, I says to the MOD guy, I said, I'm going to go and see them. He said, yeah, go and see them, see how they are. I walked in there, they went, what the fuck are you doing here? I said, well, I'm with reserves. He went to me, what the fuck are you doing with them? I said, some muppet's got to look after them.
That's the same when we're going to camp doing training.
Yeah.
I seen guys for the Royal Scots, like, I kept away in case he seen me, because I did the turn and fucking just give me jip. What the fuck are you doing at your age running about like this?
Yeah. And it was quite funny because when I went, when it was like food time, they came down and spoke to some of our boys, you know, gave them a bit of advice and stuff. And one of them said to you, one of the youngsters said to him, what happens if you piss Mike off? He said, I wouldn't want to piss him off, right, you? I wouldn't want to piss him off, trust me. He said that guy has seen more shit than you ever would see in your lifetime, and he was like really like this.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah. I was letting you finish your conversation.
Yeah, so it was weird though, Jim. You know, being over there again, like because you're with a different fucking lot.
Eh?
I'm already in the gameplay.
I'm just saying we got a game.
I put normal on and nuked it on as well.
Oh fucking that! See that? I'll fucking tell you. That means hit by a bus by X.
Oh, what's you done now?
Sure, no. But I finally got the submissions for the court, right? Because obviously I'm not going to fucking be there, Jimmy. So she's wanting. Wait, hear this, right? She's wanting Christmas for 2 hours. Or, no, work this out, Boxing Day for 5 hours. And then she'll be wanting her fucking Sunday for 3 hours. So I says to that, my mum was speaking to my lawyer, and my lawyer David went, we'll give her 3 hours on Boxing Day, and we'll cancel out the Sunday, so she doesn't get the 2 hours on the Christmas, and she doesn't get her 3 hours on the Sunday. It's an alternative day to Boxing Day.
Aye.
And then what we'll go for, I says, well, I'm not really happy about certain things. She's wanting the wee man getting contact now inside her home, which I don't feel is right, considering that's where he was fucking abused.
Aye.
You know what I mean? So, he was big fucking no. He says, no, he hasn't. I told you, I gave you Derek. He says, I think that's far too soon for anything like that whatsoever. I says, obviously relying on whatever the court child rights officer had said as well, need to rely on that. He was what was it? She was wanting that on the box and that in there, and she wants every Wednesday, which will be his birthday, but every Wednesday, she'll pick him up at 3:15. How's she going to do that when she's got 2 other fucking kids to get? Know what I mean? So she's going to pick Declan up at 3:15 and no return them at 6:30 at night. Chicken fucking royally fuck off. So I was just says no, that's too much too soon, and I don't think she should get that whatsoever, and definitely not anywhere near her house. And my lawyer says to my mum, there's plenty places to take the Wayne out to go to. She says, right, soft play might not be open, but there's centres, there's areas to take them and go and sit with a restaurant, like a party type thing.
Yeah.
So, and that'll be on Boxing Day, so there's plenty of stuff to do there. I definitely think, so I was like, I'm just going to leave it in his hands. My boss is I would do that.
Ihr volle